The materials that you'll need for this particular project are a clean white sheet of paper, a pencil, an eraser, and colored pencils or crayons. Hi, I'm Mrs. Freilich. Today we're going to draw a penguin. And what you could use is a pencil. That way if you make any mistakes, you can use your eraser to get rid of all of those unwanted marks. But for our sake and purposes, we are going to use a black little Sharpie. And what you're going to do is you're going to first start with his head. You're going to go around in an oval-like shape. And then you're going to draw downward so that he has a flipper. And over here, he has a flipper. And then it might come in a little bit like there, and then a little bit wider there. And on this side, he'll come in and a bit wider there. Then, about right here, he's kind of roundish, right? And about right here, he's kind of roundish. And it'll go all the way connected. And then for his little feet, we're just going to draw 3 little flat circles. And then for his other foot, we're going to draw 3 more, the same. All right. Now for his eyes, we're going to make a little pupil right about here. You can color it in and then make a bigger circle around, okay? For his other eye, we're going to make a little circle here and make a big circle around right there. Now it looks like he's a little cross-eyed and we don't want that. So we will fill in the gap here and he will be just looking down like so. All right. You could tidy it up. Oops. There you go. And you could just define it so that you make it more like that. Now his nose, or rather his beak, will look like that on the top, and then maybe it angles down like that. And then you could just draw a little bit of line like that. Okay? Now he has special colorings. So you're going to draw a line from here all the way around to here. Then go all the way down to about here. Now you're going to draw that same line over here. Go all the way over his ears and eyes, all the way down until it gets to about here. Okay, so now what you're going to do, that you've already drawn the outline, is you're going to color him. And you get your crayons out, or you could use colored pencils, and you're going to find your black. Where is the black? And what you're going to do is you're going to color him. And if you do it in the direction of his flippers, then it won't look like he's got sideways flippers, right? And then as you color, you don't want to go out of the line, otherwise he'll look kind of messy. And then, do you notice how you barely see this line? What you could do is darker here so that you accentuate or accent his outer border there, okay? And then continue around here. And also emphasize this outer border too. And actually, you can add some shading by coloring darker down here. It'll look like the light is coming from above. Same way with here, if it's darker. And underneath his little arm, his little flipper. Okay, now do the same over here. Dark here. And I am going to bring this in right here. And then I'm going to color his head. You can make it darker down here. Do you notice how this side of the head is a little bigger than this one? We could change that because he's black. So let's add a little bit more space over here. Okay, and then we just color it in. And that way he's a little more even. Now for his beak, why don't we use orange? Okay, so he's gonna have a little orange right going on here. Right? And then his feet, they can be orange, white, or black. Because that's how penguins are. All right, and now you can create a background for them if you want. And they typically live in the snow and ice, right? So, get those little shades off, and you could just draw a horizontal line like this, right? Or you can make it a little lumpy, so it's like snow, piles of snow, right? And then you can just kind of go back and forth, to help fill in his surroundings. And then you might want to draw a water's edge. Let's make this a jiggity-jaggedy line because he's on ice, right? And then if you bring it down like that, look. Right, and that looks like ice going this way. And before you know it, you got a nice little icy edge. And then down here might be blue water. So you would use a different blue. Right? Fill that in. And then you could make little snowflakes. You could just draw little stars, little X's, like that, all over the place. Scatter here, scatter there, everywhere. And it could look like it's snowing. Lightly, gently snowing. And you could just put them anywhere you want. So they're falling to the ground. Make them as random as you can, because snowflakes don't fall in a line, right? They fall all over the place, here and there and everywhere. And then after you get done here, you can touch it up, add more to your little picture, and you're good to go. So I hope you had fun today. Bye-bye.